So Lizzo got tired of everybody and their mama talking about her being overweight, talking about her being plus size, talking about her in any which way. Even though I still don't know what happened with that lawsuit thing that was going on, but whatever, this ain't about that. So she has been going to the gym. So she says. Some people think it's an Ozempic thing. I don't know. With a lot of these celebrities, it could be. I don't know. But she dropped the pounds, okay? She's not down, okay? But she has slimmed down quite a bit. So I just wanted to show. Here's a gift that someone put up, okay? And that is how she was looking. And let's just put up what she looks like now. So as you can see, she did slim down, okay? People, the internet's going to be the internet. People can just be mean and rude for no reason. But you did have people that were like, oh, but she doesn't look that skinny. She don't look like she slimmed down. You could tell clearly from the two things I showed you that she slimmed down, okay? So you could really see the difference. She's also mentioning how she wants to take a break and all that. I thought she said that a few months ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I thought she said about 3 months ago that she was going to do that. But, whatever. All right. I'm just happy that she is losing the weight. I'm not one of those people. This is the most that I get into social media drama and do commentary and stuff like that. Because I'm not one of those people that make comments on videos. I think I've only made about 5 comments ever on videos, you know what I mean, maybe 6, because I just don't do that. I'll read them, but I don't personally make them. So this is the most that I do, is this channel here. So you ain't gonna see me on social media talking crazy, because I just don't do that. Now I'll post pictures of myself, but that's about it. But anywho, okay. But yeah, you had a lot of people that were talking mess about her or whatnot. I'm happy that she slimmed down. Not because it's like, oh, fat people are ugly, nothing like that. It's more of just the health benefits of it. Hey, I need to lose about 30 pounds, okay? So there's that, so I'm not opposed to, shining a light on myself. But with her, I was seeing a lot of negativity. And there was this, it also reminded me of this YouTuber I used to watch when I was in college. I used it mostly for white noise when I was study and when I had to do some research. Her name was Glitter Lasers. I think that glitter lasers, and it was a white lady, blonde. She was plus size and whatnot. She did a lot of try on hauls, and I liked her voice, so it was something that I could listen to while I was doing something else too. It was her and another lady, Daquana White. I used to like listening to them, and I just like their voices, so I was cool with watching them do their little try on hauls and their other little videos that they were doing as well. But I was noticing that they're all plus size, and it was kind of promoting being okay in your skin, whether or not you're extremely unhealthy. They weren't 600-pound life, but it seemed kind of like, oh, we should just be okay because the person likes to, do all this. And for me, obviously, it wasn't affecting me, especially during that time. I was 127 pounds, okay? But, in my head was huge. But outside of that, it was like, you go and look and you see, and people, they were more okay, like, oh, well, people should just accept me because I'm, it's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you being overweight. If you're overweight, it just is what it is, okay? You do you if that's what you want, but don't complain when you get health issues. Now, people say, oh, but skinny people could have them too. Yes, everything depends on your diet. And yeah, I've seen plenty of skinny people eating those crab boils. Okay, they got the crab legs, the mussels, the corn, all that. Eating chicken wings from Popeyes. You getting all this finger licking good food, doing shots of tequila every week and doing all types of stuff. And then, I just had some cake the other day and I'm having some today. But, having the cakes and all of this and more sugary drinks going to the sugar factory, it's sugar and all of this other stuff. And oh, but I'm skinny, y'all. Yeah, but you're almost pre-diabetic too. Oh, we ain't talking about that. Okay. So I see a lot of people eating unhealthy. So for me, the reason why people pick on fat people, because it's just easier to do it, because like, oh, well, look, I could see that you're unhealthy, as opposed to, someone who's slimmer be like, well, I don't know. Like, for example, right now I'm overweight, but right now I'm actually healthier than what I was when I was 127. When I was 127, I was eating, I don't want to say I was healthier. I'm just late, like in terms of physically, I was healthier back then because I was moving around. But in terms of actual diet, I'm healthier now than what I was then, if that makes sense. Because before, I was getting a lot of exercise in, I never went to a gym. That wasn't my thing, but I'll take my morning walks. Okay. Like if I didn't have to go to class or anything when I was in college, I would just go around the campus, walk around the campus, and then just around the neighborhood area. And I'll be out there for about 45 minutes to an hour every day, on top of whatever other stuff I had to do. So if I had to go to class, I'm doing that. It was every day I was out walking. Okay. And that's how I slimmed down and stayed slim. Okay. But I was eating those, those Kraft macaroni and cheese, those things you put in the microwave where you got the macaroni and the powdered cheese, and then you put it in there and all that. Oh, I used to eat that. Okay. I was eating that. I was eating, the ramen noodles. I was having a whole bunch of stuff, especially my freshman year, because I didn't care for that other food that they had, like in the dorm. I'm not in the dorm, but in the cafeteria, dining hall. I didn't really care for that. So I had, I went to the store. So with my meal plan, I had like a 7-day, but then you got like 50 credits or whatever that was, whatever the credits were. That's what I had, where it was more of a balanced thing, as opposed to having more credits, way more credits, and very little food, or a whole bunch of food, cafeteria food, and very little credits. I had like the one that was in the middle, whatever that one was. So I went to the store, and I was getting beef jerky, the Rice Krispie treats, and all that stuff. Okay. And I was eating that stuff on a daily. But I was 127, so everyone thought like, oh, Alex Slam, she's so healthy. And in all reality, not really. Okay. And I was getting my little Subway sandwiches, but then you find out Subway, I think up in Italy, they found out that Subway sandwiches, like the bread is not real bread anyways, because that's too much sugar. Because their stuff ain't got sugar like that. But anyways, I was having that. I was eating Burrito King, okay? And the Burrito King, oof, chat, okay? That stuff was good, okay? I was eating that, and then Panda Express. So let me tell you, okay? I was eating a lot of that. I used to go, because I worked at a job. I had a job that was right next to a Dairy Queen. So I used to get their $5 lunch. I don't know if they still do it, but you got a fry, burger, drink, and a sundae. Okay, I was always getting the peanut butter sundae, and I used to love it. I was going there 3 times out of a week because I was working literally right next to the building. Okay, so I was over there. I was just okay. Went to Firehouse. Now their food was good. You have fries and wings, but you see what I'm saying? You notice I'm not saying I was eating watermelon and apples and strawberries and stuff like that. I'll get like a smoothie. I would get smoothies and stuff here and there, but I wasn't just like eating fruit every day. I wasn't having my vitamins either. Okay. Cause now I have like a whole thing of vitamins I'm taking every day as much as I can. Anyway, I just got to take my other vitamin. But now I'm taking like, what is it? Like 15 of them a day or something like that, 10, 15 vitamins that I'm taking a day. I wasn't doing any of that stuff before. I wasn't eating fruit like that. I wasn't drinking enough water like that. I was drinking a lot of tea, but not enough just straight up water without any extra sugar or anything like that. I was having no white sugar, but I look slim. Oh, I look good, girl. Okay. If I could find some pictures, or if I remember, I know where they are. If I remember, I'll put them up. of what I used to look like. Okay. I want to get down to like 135 though, because my head was too big. Okay. I think that'll balance it out. But that's what I was doing. But now I don't have as much activity because where I live is just not an active place. You have to go to the park. You can't walk around the neighborhood because they like to have their dogs off the leash, and some of these dogs could be aggressive. Okay, so that's a no-go unless you want to carry around a taser everywhere you go. So can't do that. Only really go to the park. You can't go and walk down the street because everyone's going 75 miles an hour in a freaking 50, you know what I mean? So you can't really do all of that here. This is not a walkable area. A place like New York or a college campus is a walkable area. This not so much. Place like Chicago as well is more of a walkable area. This not so much, so, but I'm actually, in terms of actual health and not physical, I'm healthier. Physically, I looked much better, but I was not eating right. Now I'm eating right, but I'm not physically like moving around as much as I should be. But now I'm having more fresh food instead of processed. I do my own juicing. I have more water, tea. I'm even making a point to drink more. Like this right here that's in this cup. I don't know if you can see it without it tipping over, but you can hardly see it. But this is actually my mushroom coffee that I have. And it's from this one brand that I like. But that's my mushroom coffee. And this right here is, as you see, it has a bit of a tint to it. This is my fruit infused water, which I tried to do when I was younger, but I just was not liking it. But this is what I have now, and I like it. So I put, the reason why it's this color is because I had strawberries in it. Let me see. So I have strawberries, a little bit of ginger, cucumber, and lemon. And I didn't have any mint because my mint went bad. I bought it from Whole Foods and it just started going bad quick. I mean, I'm talking about day 2 was already going bad. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have froze this, but whatever. But yeah, I say all this to say that, in terms of Lizzo, I'm happy that she is getting healthier, slimming down. I'm hoping that she's not just going on Ozempic like some people are claiming. I don't know. But I'm happy that she is getting a little healthier because, that's all. All you have at the end of the day is your health. No one else is going to be able to take care of it but you. Okay. Unless you want to be in the doctor's office, because they're only there to make sure that your health is quote unquote stabilized, not treated. Okay. They don't really want to treat you because if you're healthy, they can't make money off of you. Okay. So at the end of the day, I say all this to say, just try to do what you can to try to stay healthy. And yes, for me, I need to now get to moving around more. Okay. Not just, oh, I'm eating right. Yeah, but I got to move around more as well. Okay. So that's the main thing. And when I eat, yeah, I'm eating fruits and vegetables, but I'm still eating enough of it where I'm not really necessarily at a calorie deficit, if you know what I mean, because I'm having that, but I'm also having my juice. I'm also having, whatever else I had that day, you know what I mean? But yeah, so overall, I'm happy for her. I just say, do you, boo, try to stay healthy because that's all you're going to have. Do not be y'all don't be relying on these pharmaceutical companies and all that's going on. Okay. If you really need it, then do it, but if it's something where it's like, oh man, if I just don't eat, a piece of cake every day, my diabetes will go away. If you know that that's what it is for you, why not just do it? But I'd like that cake, but I gotta be on diabetes medication all the time. Well, you know what I mean? It's like certain things you just gotta sacrifice. Okay. Everything's good in moderation, but if you're doing this stuff every day, okay. All right. But let me know what you all think about this video down below. Hello. I would greatly appreciate it if you can actually support my little small business called Latrice Limited. it is on latricelimited.com. So as you can see right here, I actually sell candles and a wide variety of other items as well. This is my big forehead, okay? But I actually want to show you just a couple of different items that I do sell. This is actually going to be a part of my soap collection that I have. As you can see, I have a variety of different soaps on here. I actually have 2 pages worth of soaps, and everything is handmade, okay, natural, clean ingredients as well. You can also see right here, these are my candles. All right, they're all handmade, everything vanilla, sweet roses, sage and vanilla and sweet roses are actually my favorite scents that I do have. I also have a few other items on here. I'm actually going to go and show you all the bath bombs that I do have. As you all can see, there's eucalyptus and sage, sweet pea harmony, and so many more. And then we're just going to finish off on the gift sets that I have. There's a variety of them, from like the big ones like this for $45, and then you have some of the smaller ones, and you have these itty bitty ones down here that includes essential oil blends. Definitely shop with your girl. Definitely help your girl out. I would greatly appreciate it. This is like my little baby over here, okay? I would greatly appreciate it, and enjoy.